Welcome to this week's Cadeaux at the Chateau, which is a bit bittersweet because Mummy and Percy are leaving tomorrow. And I'm not happy at all about it. No, it's not. No. It's been the most perfect Christmas with you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But we want to film as much as possible whilst they're still here so that you can see the lovely presents that have arrived. Because we've got so many gifts were sent for Christmas. So thank you to all of you. It has been extraordinary. But you have to hurry back as soon as possible. Because I don't like it when you're not here. So you're off to South Africa.
Yes, we're off to South Africa.
To the warmth. I can't imagine why you're going. I really can't. I don't understand.
I think there's a bit of sunshine calling me.
And you're going just as the heating work is starting.
I'm so glad about that.
It hasn't been that cold.
To go.
It hasn't been that cold because outside it was like 15 degrees
No, we've
centigrade.
been so lucky. We've been honestly so lucky.
Really.
But
we
it's getting cold
suffered
now.
at all, have we?
No,
Not
it's
yet
very
at all.
nice.
And then
Absolutely incredible. One wonders if the heating is needed.
No, I started thinking that as well. I
Yeah.
honestly started thinking, why am I building this massive heating station? It's lovely and warm.
And then
Of course,
today-
it's so unusual.
Cadeaux at the Chateau.
Sorry.
Okay,
Let's open a present.
let's do it.
This comes from UK.
When you get us started on the
Have you got
heating.
a special tool, Natalia?
We don't need
it's
the
over
special.
here.
Ah, good.
It's
But
over
she's prepared.
Let's be. Ooh.
It's like a bauble maybe.
Oh, this looks very pretty.
Oh,
Look at
Everything's
that.
inside. I spot a squirrel.
Yeah.
I
That's a
definitely.
wallpaper.
And a note. And a hedgehog. What a day.
Wow.
An autumnal
That's
hedgehog.
a really cute hedgehog. All bundled up.
Dear Stephanie and Philip, please find enclosed a few treasures from charity shops, antique fairs, discount shops, and a wallpaper sample that may make it into one of your pantry projects. They are a mixture of random finds, but I immediately thought of Lalande when I saw them. They're a little challenging to package, so I hope they survive the journey. The knitted mice are for Ruby. They have catnip in and were made by the volunteers and the local cats protection stall.
how lovely.
Thanks for all the vlogs. I love watching to see the progress, the history, and to get inspiration. Best wishes, Sharon and Midnight, the three-legged cat.
How sweet.
You might be able to undo the cracker without pulling it to set the treasure free. And the toucan decoration was from Costa Rica about 19 years ago. Love toucans.
Amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing.
By the way, can we just draw attention to the fact how subtly your mother ended the ribbon?
Did you undo the ribbon?
Yes.
Just ever so quietly there?
I think people have to rewind to see it.
I was watching
I haven't done the knit for you, darling.
Oh, there's the cracker.
Oh.
La, la, la. Open carefully to look after the things inside.
It's fine.
I was just too excited to unwrap this wallpaper sample. Where does this come from?
That is so cool.
It's so good.
I think we should have it, like
Sorry,
she said,
Mummy,
on the
I
inside of a
I
cupboard.
can see by transparency.
It's
And
so
now,
good.
A towny owl.
I have to say, I look at that and I think Lalande straight away.
Oh, it's
very
It
cool.
really is.
Yeah.
It's very
I think,
pretty.
look at that squirrel.
Very pretty.
I really wish I knew which company it was from. If any of you know which company produces this, then please let us know in the comments. I would love to know. What a beautiful cracker.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's open the
I will
cracker.
go with this one.
Something for the tree.
Oh my god.
Oh, the hedgehog.
Tree in our
Oh, darling.
area.
That is so cute.
Hedgehog tree.
And the mice.
Ruby.
This has the chicken.
I wonder if Ruby will want to play.
The chicken
Yes.
decoration.
Isn't she beautiful?
That's darling. Mummy, look at the toucan.
The decoration. 19 years ago, they say.
I can see only
I
one.
really want to visit Costa Rica.
Two cat.
Terrible.
Oh, come on.
Anybody laughing on the other side? We are not laughing.
Look. William Morris strawberry thief wrapping paper.
Amazing.
Oh, that's helpful.
Oh, how cute.
Isn't that lovely?
These two are very
Ruby's going to be so busy.
Yes, I'll put them next to her dish on the table.
Yeah,
Yeah, see if she plays with them.
Lovely.
it must be a he.
Sorry, see if he plays with them.
Gender is a social construct.
In spite of them, its name Ruby is a he.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Look at the brooch.
That's so cool. Bit of kitchen camo and jewellery.
Kitchen camo and a peacock.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Very beautiful.
Pop it on. And you have something else there.
Yes.
Pen holder.
No, Mummy, it's a bud vase.
What is a bud?
A bud
bud is
is a
ro-
single flower.
Oh, how lovely.
That is
Why don't
really pretty.
What do you have a...
So it's silver and it's crystal, I think.
That is so pretty.
Very pretty.
You can imagine a single yellow rose in
I
there.
was thinking of a red one.
That's because you are a romantic at heart.
Oh.
Yes, you are. Yes.
That's beautiful.
I'm thinking, and maybe you agree, it should be, if your mother would like it, on her vanity, her new vanity.
Yeah, what do you think, Mummy? For a single rose on your dressing table?
Oh, she makes her really happy.
That's going to be adorable on your dressing table. We just need to wait for the flowers to start growing in the garden now. By the time you get back from South Africa, there'll be a bud in it.
Yes.
Sharon, thank you so much. Not forgetting, big thanks to Midnight the Three-Legged.
I'm sure that he has
Yeah.
much to do with that.
I think so. Did Midnight choose these?
Thank you from Ruby.
Thank you.
It says... I will not say what it says.
Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I said
not to
it.
Tell them. But I cannot
UK,
see.
isn't it?
I cannot see from where. Probably. Well, we'll have to open and find out.
Where is the note? Here is the note. Hello. Hello, everyone at Lalande. I hope everyone is doing and feeling great. Firstly, I would like to say a huge thank you for all that you guys do over there at Lalande and show us in the vlogs. I think I might speak for a lot of people when I say that your vlogs, especially during the worst parts of the pandemic, helped a lot to get through the weeks of constant isolation and also to feel a bit less lonely. Thank you. As for the contents of the package, my mother and I went this year again on our annual Christmas decoration shopping excursion in Estonia, where I live. I love Estonia. I absolutely love Estonia. Oh, it's the best
neither.
place to visit. It's incredible. We stumbled upon a few decorations that reminded us of you guys over at Lalande. I've numbered each decoration and include a short list below. So I probably won't read that. We'll have a little look. Hopefully these make it there in time for Christmas, but if they don't, luckily there is always Christmas next year. Wishing all of you at Lalande a lovely and warm Christmas and New Year with love from Finland and Estonia. Janina, daughter, and Paula, mum. P.S. Sending all the patience and mathematical luck to Amory with the panelling in the Grand Salon. Oh yes. Yes, he needs it.
I think we all need patience now as well, with the walls having to come
He's
down.
a patient man, thanks God.
Yeah. We are patient, I think, here, generally. We're patient.
I think so.
You have to be. This is for the kitchen. I can see that already, and it's amazing. Oh, Mummy, you're going to beat me.
That's so cool.
Mummy, you've beaten me.
You've got, is that a cheese?
Yes, it's a cheese, yes.
My goodness,
Yes.
look at that. That's
It's
cool.
Christmas cheese.
Didn't we already have Christmas camembert? So you can
Yes,
have Christmas
but
cheese
no,
bit.
Cheese
Is that a cherry pie?
Yes,
It's a pie.
yes, cherry pie.
Oh, with a little bow.
Oh, I would love to have one. now.
Exactly. Now, just a big piece of that, a cup of tea. We will put these straight up in the
Yes.
in the kitchen because we're keeping the decorations up through till the end of February. So they're going
Got
to
a
go
few more
straight
weeks
up.
to go.
Yes. Creature tree just leveled up, Philip.
What happened?
This happened, and he's holding a nut.
It is so cute.
It's so
How
cute. Look
cute.
at the little nut. And there's a pine cone next to him.
It is beautiful.
It's too cute.
That's to go on the tree in your room, Mummy, because you have the
Yes.
creature tree in your
I have the
room.
creatures.
And look what I have here.
What do you have?
That's got to be one of your favourites.
More macaroons.
Macaron. And that's so French as well. Oh, and the colours.
So, which flavour do we think these are?
Now,
Strawberry
Lemon, pistachio, and strawberry.
or raspberry?
with vanilla in the middle, and that could be pistachio with a little bit of strawberry.
Ooh,
And I think that's a bit
Caramel.
of yuzu.
yuzu.
Yuzu. No idea what is yuzu.
It's like a
I really like
citrus.
it. It's a lovely
Alright.
citrusy fruit.
Oh, champagne.
There's one for Tatinette. Extra fancy champagne, not just any champagne.
Wow.
It's lovely.
I love this as 2022
I should have gone actually
in your aunt's room.
in my aunt's room.
Yeah, yeah.
Should have been in there.
Oh, that one's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's so
And golden. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's a golden hedgehog with a golden nose.
Pompon. It's like a pompon.
Yes.
Pompon.
And Percy, what do you have there? That one's beautiful.
I love the fact they wrote on it on the
They
base.
wrote on it, yes.
It says Merry Christmas 2022.
Yeah. Merry
Janine.
Christmas, Janina and Paula.
I love it.
Oh, wonderful.
But I love the colours as well. If you look at the other
Can we
side.
see-
Beautiful.
Oh, it's so sparkly.
But it's like a sort of peachy, golden
yes.
colour. I think we've got quite,
Everything in the same.
Yes.
fancy champagne and a bit of cheese. See? Bringing a bit of a colour scheme
I
together.
think the peacock should go on the, not on the peacock's corner tree, but on the tree in the dining room with all the golds.
Yeah.
Look
Yes,
at that
yes.
crest on him.
It's so beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's really well made.
One of the prettiest ones I've seen. Just gorgeous. Oh, Janina and Paula, I love all of them. I don't know which my favourite is even.
I do.
You do, Macarena? I'm...
Are you hungry, Natty?
Yes, I'm eating some pistachios.
I love the squirrel. I love the peacock.
Me too.
I like the
Fancy
champagne.
champagne. But the cherry pie as well. Look at that one. I know. I love them all. I love them all. Thank you so much. We're going to put them all up this year so we still get to enjoy them this season and they'll come out again next year. Thank
We
you.
have a note.
We do.
In this one. I think it's from US, if I don't remember.
That's the one that says
wrongly.
Stephanie.
Gloria.
Have a look. Oh, I like that. Thank you for all of the Advent diaries. They've put a lot of extra holiday magic in every day. Much love to all, Gloria.
How sweet.
How could I not include this lovely sledgehog pun to begin my Christmas note to you, Philip, and all at Lalande?
That is so cute. Look at that sledgehog.
In my last note package to you all, I mentioned serendipity, and once again it has played a role with these gifts. When I visited in late September, oh Gloria! The Gloria was here in September after Patreon Day.
lovely.
Oh, how lovely, thank you. I mentioned to Stephanie that I'd just purchased something for Philip at auction. It was unplanned. I was searching for a mid-century piece of furniture and then there they were. Pretty sure Philip doesn't have any like these. So in the Fa La 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 box, he'll find a family designed by Walter Boss for her to Borla in the 1950s. The artist Walter Boss was born November the 13th, 1904 in Vienna. He was a noted sculptor and his works grew in popularity after the International Exposition of Modern and Industrial Arts in 1925. In the 1950s, he began exploring a new style of brass called the Black Gold line and found success worldwide. These are from that collection.
Oh.
That artist information came from searches I did after winning at auction, and once again serendipity intervened, leading me to the other wrapped gifts. The long tube-like package is something I couldn't turn away from once it popped up on my computer screen. Hopefully it will find a spot where it can make folks smile as they pass, perhaps at the door to the garden shed. This is very mysterious.
Yeah.
Next, still searching, I discovered the company responsible for the larger square box. It was begun by a young man to help the homeless in North America to stay warm during our cold winter months. Amazingly named Hedgehog Beanies, it has a mission and mascot I knew all at Lalande would love, and so I've supported them by gifting you an array of their beanies, each
Amazing.
named for a different type of hedgehog.
Wow.
I love it.
How is this
I really
possible that you didn't
How
know
did-
about
exactly.
Who knew there was more than one kind? Hope you enjoy reading
did.
about all the varieties and everyone can select what best fits their style. Each of your beanies has provided a beanie for someone who needs warmth here in the States.
It's
That
so
is
sweet.
wonderful.
That's amazing, yeah.
And last, with apologies for the lack of wrapping, a beautiful piece of Portuguese woven cotton I purchased decades ago with the idea of turning it into upholstery. I never did, but could never part with it either. I've tried sending it to you before, but it would never fit wrapped in the other shipments. It wouldn't hit either, so I decided to flatten it out and send it as it is. Hopefully you can find use for this beautiful fabric, which was made to be a king coverlet, or it can sleep peacefully in Narnia until it finds its purpose. Thank you for all of the work you put into the Christmas diaries. They've truly helped put me in the holiday spirit. I'm so happy to hear that. Wishing all at Lalande continued life, love and laughter into 2023 and beyond. Gloria.
Thank you so
How
much.
sweet.
Thank you so much, Gloria, and I
sweet.
hope we see you here again.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, let's discover what these things are. Oh, and that's the fabric.
Look at the
Oh,
fabric.
that is gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
That is
a lot.
really
That's a lot of
beautiful.
fabric.
Yes, that's
I can see why you wanted it as a coverlet. Yes,
That's
it's just a king.
beautiful.
It can just go over a bed straight away.
Yeah.
It's already
Absolutely.
all hemmed and made into a coverlet.
Perfect.
Oh, yes, look at that.
It's so beautiful.
We want to undo
Oh.
it. It's beautiful.
We'll
It's
undo
a
it a little
damask.
bit. We'll only undo it a little bit.
No, not
Just a little. What's right in there? Look at the look of doesn't.
To be fair, you were suffocating her underneath the.
No, but
It is such a
It's
beautiful
so
fabric.
pretty. It's worth
Yeah.
seeing, isn't
it's so
it?
smart. It's beautiful.
It's very nice.
That's
It will be
beautiful.
looking amazing in Bon Maman or the Marquis.
Oh, I think Marquis,
Yeah,
yeah.
Marquis was my
bedroom.
first idea, but yeah.
All sorts of rooms.
Did you just say our bedroom?
Just slipped it in there.
No, we've got
It will
to
look
put it
beautiful
together.
wherever
And
it
in
is.
our position, sitting position, is not exactly easy.
Mummy, let go. Yes. Done. Happy.
Show off.
And then there's a lot of very beautiful
Percy, would you like to open that one?
parcels. Look,
Gorgeous wrapping.
Mummy, do you want to
Yeah.
open that one?
and this is the last
Thank
one.
you.
How
Oh,
pretty
and there's a lot
for
of
these.
Little stars, with
Little
stars on
stars
the inside.
Sweet.
We usually turn off the camera when we're unwrapping the gifts because the rustling means we can't speak over it, but
Yeah.
we've had to stop to show you. It's double-sided wrapping paper.
I love that.
And in all the time we've been unwrapping gifts here at Lalande, I don't think we've ever seen double-sided wrapping paper.
At least not like this.
No,
It's so
There is the
nice.
other side.
Yes.
it's
Fa la la
beautiful.
la 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 la. Fa la 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 land. Lalande's new Christmas carol.
La 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 la.
Mama, have you seen what my mouth is wearing?
Yes.
When did that
A
happen?
little angel.
It wasn't there 5 seconds ago. We actually make it more of the Angel Gabriel because there's sort of a little halo situation going on back here. Very nice, Mummy. Very nice indeed.
I'm recognized
Recognition.
for my program.
What is this, Mummy? Do you want to pull that?
Like a
Yes.
Is it
little
a,
carpet.
is it a rug? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is the entrance to your room now, Philip.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. You are in the realm of the hedgehog.
You know, I think someone might steal that from me, and I think I know who. Antoine.
Oh, Antoine will love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually an amazing idea. Maybe
It's
before
so
they
cute.
come back, we can
Yeah.
put it
Oh,
in
yes.
the entrance. Antoine would
It's
love
so
it.
cute.
It's
He's adorable.
Oh,
That's gorgeous.
That's cool.
That must be by the artist.
That's so cool.
That is gorgeous.
Oh, I love
What
that.
was the name of the artist again?
Cool.
I
Do
think
you
I
think
have it here, actually. I have
you
it
can
here.
use those little like nut balls or something?
Yes, I think so. So this was from Walter Boss, who was born in 1904 in Vienna, whose works grew in popularity after the International Exposition of Modern and Industrial Arts in 1925. And this is his style of brass called the Black Gold Line, which he started in the 50s.
It's so cool.
It's so stylish.
I
Original.
love it. And the little hooklets. Look, the other ones.
Oh, are they as well?
Yes.
They're all individual ones.
yes.
Oh,
Little family. That's why she's a little family. I love
I
it.
thought
Oh,
you didn't
that
like
is
that. I didn't.
really, really
That's so
nice.
cool.
This one's so cute.
When you can put it all
Gosh.
together. Beautiful.
It's like a Matryoshka doll in hedgehog, but really cool industrial era hedgehog form.
Thank you so much, Gloria.
Love it. And here we have the hedgehog beanies.
Ooh, I'm very excited.
Our mission. Here at Hedgehog Beanies, we care deeply for those who are challenged each day to make ends meet. For every beanie you order, we donate a beanie directly to a homeless person in towns and cities across the northern United States. Our mission is to raise awareness about homelessness while making a meaningful impact on the lives of those who struggle without a place to call home. Thank you for making our homeless friends a bit warmer this winter. What a wonderful idea.
That's so
Yes.
cool.
Really. And look,
They're
there's some
amazing.
very, very cool hats.
They're very
And they're all
beautiful as well.
different. Oh.
So many.
Oh, I can see this one on you, Philip.
Oh, nice.
That's really
Wear
nice.
one now then.
Oh, the
Yeah,
white
let's all
one's
put
not
it. All
bad.
wear one.
Which one? would you like?
Very nice.
No,
Oh, the green.
I like this one with the pom-pom.
It looks more.
Oh, that. See, that looks like an
that is
everyday.
very Philip. Oh, I can see Percy in this one.
This is pretty.
I just,
Oh, no, you can have that one, yeah.
I find the ones without the pom-poms more everyday.
Yeah, that's right. And then I like a one. Oh,
I know. I knew it.
It's more of an evening beanie, that one.
It's that small blue one. That's blue.
There's so many. Oh, I love the green.
oh, that's so you.
That will go with what I'm wearing as well.
Do you want to try this one? then?
Yes, I will.
Okay, here, that one's
Thank you very much.
you now. Mum, you choose. Maybe this
know
one
what
for you.
I think I
Yeah, you look spotted that one.
I'll be wearing the Manchurian hedgehog, also known as the Amur hedgehog. Is predominantly found in Russia, China and Korea. This beast of a hedgehog weighs a whopping 0.8 kilograms. Look how cute this guy is. Yes, he's very, very, very cute. Look at the little face.
Philip, I can't believe you didn't already own that one.
I love it.
It's just you.
But look how well it goes what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
You look like ready to go outside. Though.
Oh yeah, can I just say it's not as cold as Philip makes it look in here.
Balmoral boyfriend.
You've even got the gilet as well as all of that.
It was quite cold today though.
It was really cold.
It's been so warm.
Upstairs was cold, but it's
Yeah.
nice down here.
Yes. Nicer. I'm warm now. It's lined as well, by the way.
It looks so good on you. Really, really good.
Lovely.
Hedgehog prints.
And I am wearing the Somali hedgehog, native to, you guessed it, Somalia. This hedgehog lives in the grasslands. Though relatively little is known about this species.
Oh.
A bit like you, Percy, rather
Yes,
an
that's
elusive
exactly right.
creature.
Little is known about me.
Look at that on Percy. Can I just say, look
Very
to the side,
nice.
Percy. It's a bit of a Santa hedgehog
it's-
hat, I feel. The Santa one. Can I just tell everyone about Mummies, which is named after the Attalerics. Besides the coolest name under the sun, it's also known as the African pygmy hedgehog and is found mainly in southern Africa. And when threatened, it curls up into a sphere the size of a grapefruit. It has also been known to eat or kill small poisonous snakes and scorpions with no ill effects. Just right for Mummy. Mine has got a very cool name, and having read this, I think I'm actually going to give this to Pavlina because A, it's blue.
She'd love it.
It's her favourite colour, but also it's the northern white-breasted hedgehog found throughout Eastern Europe and Ukraine.
No.
Yes. This hedgehog is similar to other European hedgehogs but has a white chest and a different jaw. It also prefers artificial habitats to natural ones
Wow.
and is often found in parks and urban gardens.
That's so cute. Yeah.
In the garden.
Yeah, it's true.
So, Pavlina, this is going to be for you.
Oh, that's lovely. It's very beautiful. I have the Hue hedgehog, also known as the Central Chinese hedgehog, will often forego his nocturnal nature and eat during the daytime on rainy days.
That
Wow.
is so specific.
On
Only
rainy
on a
days.
rainy day.
Only day.
No daytime eating.
Thing.
He's very photogenic.
Little daffodil behind him as
Yes.
well. He's just posing for the camera. The white really suits you.
Yes, it
It's
does.
really pretty. And we've got so many others.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna have
so much
fun
Gloria.
with these.
Yeah.
I mean, once Pavlina's got this one, I think I might nab this one.
Very nice.
So many
Yeah, that's so
really
cool.
cool ones. Wow,
They're amazing.
I love them.
And I love the initiative.
Oh,
Yeah,
me
totally.
too. What an excellent idea.
Yes.
Gloria, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the glorious gift.
Glorious, glorious Gloria. But I especially love the little brass.
Me too.
Yeah, brass hedgehog.
Amazing.
Everything is lovely, but that is
the
really,
fabric.
really special. Thank you so much, and I hope we see you again.
Thank you.
Wow.
This is the last parcel of the day.
Oh my wrapping paper.
It
That's
is.
pink.
Oh yes, you're right. Amazing.
Pink box from Mary Parker.
Oh, Mary.
I love it.
Mary Parker sent all of the stunning ornaments that are on the Lalande tree, which is at the moment is in Michael's apartment, the tack room, and every single ornament is made to represent one of the people at Lalande.
And we have a few more here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't
I will have to
wait
put this
look.
in the floor.
The note.
The note.
We have a note. We definitely have a note. Dear Steph and Lalande family, 2 years ago, I gathered up my courage and sent you a box of curated and handmade ornaments based off the people of Lalande in 2020. I never dreamt of the amount of delight and joy that they would spread, and that touched me deeply, plus boosted my confidence. I also told myself that that was it. I could not do that amount of ornaments in one go again, so it had to remain a one-time thing. I kicked around the idea for ornaments for new faces passing through Lalande, but left it at that. And then, oh dear. In February of 2021, I came across a cute and hilarious little something that reminded me of Philip, and I found myself too weak against the temptation to make an ornament for him around it. I don't think you'll blame me when you see what I found. One thing led to another, and I found myself once again embroiled before I quite knew what I was into. And thus, People of Lalande 2021 began to take shape. The following months and subsequently years found me dealing with working several jobs, financial struggles, a series of serious health challenges, and even frustrating creator's block, similar to writer's block, lol, which led to what seemed like unending delays in finishing up this second round of ornaments. Rest assured, I know you worry about people feeling pressured to send things, that I used common sense and set the ornaments aside when facing each challenge that faced me, and returned to where I left off only when practicality allowed. In November of last year, I had a period of a couple of weeks of major panic as I fought a losing battle to get them out to you in time for the holidays. But I then accepted that it was a literal impossibility and aimed for January and then March and then just by Christmas of 2022. These past few weeks, I'm tirelessly pushed forward, determined to coax the last few stragglers into existence, and meanwhile had to laugh at my utter naivety in believing that I could have even remotely begun to complete them in 1 year. That being said, 2 years, 100,000 packages from every craft and department site online landing at my doorstep, an embarrassing amount of hot glue, and a ludicrous amount of super glue somewhere in the vicinity of 48 mini bottles later.
Oh my goodness.
A rather motley crew of 56 ornaments stood looking back at me rather warily. And I have to say, seeing them all together reminded me of all the love, life and laughter that Lalande continually offers to the world year after year. Once again, I've included a cheat sheet that you're only allowed to look at after guessing which ornament represents which person. I feel like it's only fair to mention that this time around, a few ornaments represent couples or family units. I've also included a description, explanation sheet to be read after you're finished guessing. You're welcome to read bits of this sheet out loud to my fellow viewers if you wish, as I feel they might get great enjoyment out of the little inside jokes included in various ornaments. I included this sheet because since 2 years has passed, I cannot believe it, since I began working on these ornaments, and since these ornaments represent 2021 only, many events that some of these ornaments were based on might have faded into our memories and need brought to the surface. There are also many fun and tiny hidden details that may need to be pointed out in order to not be overlooked. A special note for Steph. As I'm getting ready to ship these out, the discouraging news concerning the Chateau has just been shared, and I can see what a huge blow it was to you, and I felt heavy-hearted for you. But then I began to think back on how only 3 years ago, you had only a pipe dream's possibility of getting the garden, grounds, lake, etc. worked on, and now that is all a reality or becoming a reality. The beginning of the pandemic could only have brought you despair and uncertainty like the rest of us. As I handled each ornament, lovingly preparing it for shipment, I thought of how Lalande is all about people and relationships, and how together new friends and old are what are the very essence of Lalande. Thinking of all the new faces that the ornaments represented and the love they have for you and Lalande, plus the love from people from all around the world, which has made impossible dreams into a reality, reminds me of all the impossible dreams fulfilled in undreamt of ways within the last 3 years. So as you open each of these ornaments and experience the love, life, joy, and just plain life that they represent, I hope they encourage you as much as they did me. I'm not downplaying the realities of the situations you face with the Chateau and Chapel, but just reminding us both that the impossible realities you've already overcome could have just been training in keeping up your courage when faced with the biggest yet. These too can be overcome in ways you might not even be able to imagine at this point. One thing for sure is that you'll be surrounded by the Lalandes come what may.
That's so sweet.
So beautiful. One last thing. Thank you all for fulfilling your role, which seems to be bringing joy and light to this world. There is a reality of darkness and sadness in this world, but also joy and light. We each have a role to play, and Lalande has grasped its role in focusing on positivity and joy. I know it's not always easy to bring us that aspect, but it's been such a very, very important therapy for so many people around the world. Thank you all for working so tirelessly to bring that to us. It is appreciated more than you can ever imagine. During the season of thankfulness, joy and peace, I just wanted to say that. Love, peace and joy to you all, Mary. Thank you. Don't want to see that. Yeah.
Right, Mary.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you
so
so
lovely.
much.
Thank you.
Such beautiful words. Thank you so much. P.S. This is it. I mean it this time. This is the last batch of people. Well, let's have a look at them. Thank you, Mary. We've cleared the coffee table. Now
We're ready for
everything out, and then we can try and guess who is who. We have just had the best time putting all of these out and trying to guess who they all are, and I think we actually guessed quite a lot of them.
a lot.
Straight away. I mean, Natty. It is impossible not to immediately know who this is. There she is, Wonder Woman at the desk. Priority.
Yes, her and Emery.
Love it.
On the screensaver, your pink backpack. It's
love
incredible.
it.
Yeah. This is one of the best, I think.
I don't need to put it on Christmas, right? I can put it just next.
You can have it on
Yes.
seriously, just
there.
Have all your days.
you know when you're feeling a bit like tired, you're like, no, I am Wonder Woman.
Yes.
I love yours as well, Steph.
Yes.
Mine is incredible. It's my Duchesse Brisée that I got about a year or two ago with you,
Yes.
Philip, in the antique shop, and it's exactly how I would like my life to be
It's
on the
the plans
Duchesse
of the
Brisée.
Chateau.
The plans of the Chateau.
Is that a
I've got-
pickle on the plate?
No, maybe it's asparagus.
It's a single asparagus.
It's you singlest. Oh my goodness.
You made for me, and that is my little hard drive that I always have by my computer.
Christie's.
Yeah, my Christie's collaboration, all the notes, and then there's the finished collaboration. Obviously, I've
Your
got a
100
T-set
stars robe.
with daffodils. Yeah, look at the 100 stars robe.
It's such a cool.
Yellow shoes, champagne, wallpaper samples,
My goodness, I love it.
and a toile de joie handbag, yellow sunglasses. Everything about this is perfection. I think I want to keep this on my desk as well.
Yeah, it is so beautiful.
It inspires us.
Yes. I love Andy. Have you seen Andy?
Oh, Andy was one of my favourite.
It's
Easter Day, that's obviously the little bridge over the
Yes.
stream in the woods. She's got
Also-
a little basket of eggs.
And it's got the little, exactly,
Yeah,
the
the
little
drawings
Easter
that
collaboration.
she made with the Easter collaboration. That is a really good one. Mummy and Percy
Very cute.
meeting on the aeroplane, and the buckets that they hand out, the little care packages at Christmas in South Africa. But you, I think we've got to look at you, Philip.
Yes.
You are rowing alone. You are a
little
mouse.
lone mouse.
A lone mouse rowing, and it was when we were together at Castle Ten Berge, and I left you to row by yourself on the little lake there.
Amazing.
Yes, I had a look, and look, you're surrounded by the tree
Yes.
that was given to you by Anna and Ed. It's so good.
It's amazing.
Oh,
I love it.
You've got a whole stash of cutlery.
And some of the creatures also have cutlery. Look at the little squirrel
Yeah, they
there.
have all cutleries. Another
It's
one
too
here.
good. It's just too
So
good.
sweet.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Obviously, to go with Natty, we've got another
I
superhero.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Because we all knew who this was straight away. It's just instantly recognisable. Look, the drill, and then
carrying things like that.
Yes.
got practical carpentry at the back. Olive
trousers.
oil, because Kat and I were saying, had he covered himself in olive oil
yes.
to glisten in the sunshine. Oh, it's
amazing.
It's just too good. And even carrying a beer. Of
Heineken.
course. Yeah, of course.
He's got this tattoo as well.
No.
Yes! The Croix Occitane. The tattoos are in exactly the right place.
He will love it.
Mary, you've been checking out where the tattoos are. And another one that was instantly recognisable, Micah.
Mike and Audrey.
That's so
Yes.
Oh, and she's holding sheet music.
sweet. Yes.
To sing with you.
What is it?
Let's have a look. It is Carol of the Bells.
Of course.
That we sang together. And there was another, of course, Gerald. Gerald's gone crazy and he started painting, not just in a block colour, he's painting tartan. With his little roller there. And do you remember, Jerry, he came one year and he had brought bin bags with him. He said, yeah, don't worry, Steph, I brought you bin bags. We're like, why have you brought bin bags from England? And there they are. There are the bin bags. The detail. But little stories that we mention in passing, like this is Matt, who's now emigrated, but he came round with Dan one night and they totally turned around all of the plates in the kitchen.
Later on, we found out it wasn't actually Matt, it was Selmar.
And Dan. It was Selmar, Dan and Matt. This is his Dr. Dolittle ornament, because he's got all the creatures of Lalande on the bicycle, including, look, at the back. And then it has
Ruby.
the dream of a chateau. And there's a matching one, which is Tatiana, which has the same dream. And it's their dream of getting their own chateau one day. Everything is so incredibly thoughtful. Oh, Kat, I have to show Kat. We live ridiculous lives. It was when we went to Versailles together. How dare you? Because I think she beat you with her gloves
Yes,
at one
she did.
point.
All the details are incredible.
I want to just look at
Incredible.
all of them. Oh, Dan. Hang on. I've got the actual description of Dan here. Here we have Super Dan, the everything man. It actually says that on his cape. So, of course, he's got a stiel there. I think that's a strimmer. It's his strimmer. He's standing on all the vegetables and a spanner. He's vlogging at the same time. And now, of course, Mary, you could add a whole chateau, a ruined chateau that he's got to restore. And speaking of his drone, it's here. rounding up the sheep, all the sheep together. We could go on and on and on.
It's incredible.
There's two more that I really want to talk about before we go, and I think possibly the most important one for this year,
Yes.
which is Ian the plasterer. And you made Natty and I cry when we opened this one, because Ian the plasterer is wearing angel wings, and he has a note saying, "Dear Ian, heaven's looking a bit shabby and I could use an experienced plasterer. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, mate. Cheers, God."
Yeah.
So I think this is the most important one that you've sent, Mary. And I will end today's Cadeaux, because we've just had so many gifts we have to stop now. But we'll end it on one that represents Cadeaux at the Chateau. It's called the Circle of Love. And I want to read your description. "I wanted to represent in a tangible way the different components that make up the Circle of Love. The base of the piece is the outline of a map of South Africa. Chateau de Lalande is represented by a castle. The castle's here, which just sits next to it over there with France. A fairy representing Stephanie, wearing a tiara and jewellery, is wearing a yellow dress sent to her one fateful day by the truly wonderful Spiro Villioti and his Fashion Institute students.
I'll hold it, shall I?
She holds a phone for vlogging. This phone is the portal to the world, where the world watches her vlogs made on that phone, and the world in turn sends her the piles of gifts she's sitting on. From every country imaginable they pour in, represented by the airplanes delivering the packages that border the piece. See if you can find some familiar names on the packages. Michael Morrison, David Young, Brenda Gibson, Stephanie Murray, Wendy Grimwood, David Lalande. The fairy decided to vlog the opening of these overwhelming gifts and use the ad revenue to support different charities, which are represented by the scrolled list. But she and her elves also made the decision to create a scholarship at the Villioti Fashion Institute for a student who could not afford financially to attend, but who could offer so much talent to the world. The Villioti Fashion Institute is represented by Sparrow himself, and it looks just like him, with his arms outstretched, embracing his beloved students, and this is unbelievable. Each of them are dressed in an outfit based on real-life creations that have come down the Villioti Fashion Institute runway over the years. Together, representing the Institute as a whole, they're holding up a flagpole with the South African flag upon which sits a young lady. They're looking up at the winner of the Lalande Scholarship, Mkwatso. She's a beautiful young lady, inside and out, brimming with kindness and talent. She in turn cradles her grandmother Gogo, whom she hopes to support from the career she plans on having after attending the I'm going to cry, the Villioti Fashion Institute. Mkwatso in turn triumphantly holds up a globe of the world on which are written the words, "The Circle of Love." Her face is not bent to look at those holding her up, but instead is turned upwards to look triumphantly at the message written on the globe. This was done very deliberately, as I wanted to portray the fact that it was love that had gotten her there. The love of Stephanie, Mummy, Percy and the Lalande crew, the love of the Cadeaux senders for Stephanie, the love of the viewers from Mkwatso, the love of Sparrow for his students, the love the students have for each other, and included in all that, the love of Mkwatso for her grandmother and for herself, that she would have the courage to love herself enough to push forward and better her life. Gratefulness has its place, but in this instance I didn't want her to look down in gratefulness to anyone. Instead, she looks in triumph at love overcoming all, and she contributed to that love as much as everyone else. Below, various South African animals are busy bringing her the various supplies that she will need to pursue her fashion studies. And on the African flag are written the words from the powerful song, "This is my African dream." In this piece, it's all of our dream, and in this instance fulfilled by the Circle of Love. I poured my heart into this piece because I knew I was representing all of us who've poured our hearts into each other in the real life circle of love. Love to you all, Mary.
How sweet.
We are in tears, Mary. It's so moving.
It is so moving, and we have to end on this piece, which will not just be put away for the tree, but we're going to keep that out because it just represents everything that Cadeaux at the Chateau means, and how we're all a part of it together. It's so beautiful, and it's because of all of you watching that we are able to send the ad revenue from each of these videos to a different charity each month, and pass on the incredible love and joy that we receive from all of the people who send these gifts. And I mean, today has been an overwhelming reminder of that. And I wish we had time to look at every single one of these with you, but each year as we put them on the tree, we'll pick out a different one and you'll see them over the years. So a huge thank you to all of you, and not just Mary, but everyone who's sent gifts today, because
so much.
we've had the best afternoon ever. So thank you so much. We actually get to carry on this joyful afternoon. We're going to carry on opening gifts because we want to open as many as possible before Mummy and Percy leave tomorrow, but you'll see that in next week's Cadeaux at the Chateau. In the meantime, lots and lots of love from all of us at Lalande, and see you next week. Bye from Lalande.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.